The biggest mistake 90% of new YouTube channels making is using the same thumbnail format again and again. But pro YouTubers do the opposite. They always use different thumbnail formats to hook viewers, increase clicks, and get more views. In this video, we're going to cover 20 thumbnail formats that pro YouTubers always use to get more views. Our first one is wanted thumbnails. This is one of my favorites and one of the newest thumbnails of 2024. It was first made by a channel about Bin Laden, and the video got 11 million views. After that, many other channels were inspired and adopted it. Look at how many views these videos have. This format is typically used by crime and exposing content, but I can say it can be used in any niche. If your video has a popular character, you can use this format. Quick note: I share a lot of examples in this video, so take screenshots if you need them. They'll help you get inspiration when making thumbnails. Next, number 2, question thumbnails. This type of thumbnail is pretty common on YouTube and one of the easiest to make. You can see some YouTubers getting millions of views using this format. Look at the video What Pretending to Be Crazy Looks Like. This thumbnail shows a simple question: "You are not a psychologist." And this video got around 55 million views. The simple question in the thumbnail is why we clicked and watched it. Another example, this thumbnail asks a simple question: "What went wrong?" And the video got around 34 million views. The only hard part of this thumbnail format is crafting the perfect question to linger in your viewer's mind. Number 3, emphasizing thumbnails. This type of thumbnail helps the viewer track the important elements. For example, Putin's hidden bunkers emphasizes that something is hidden here. Another example is mapping the Trump shooting, which emphasizes the distance between Trump and the shooter using a red line. You can do this by highlighting something important in your thumbnail using an arrow or circle, and always try to use red because people notice it quickly. One great advantage of this thumbnail style is that it can be used in any niche. Number 4, rule thumbnails. This format is underrated because very few creators are using it effectively. It's a simple format that shows a rule, or the creator invents one with creativity. For example, I studied 5,400 YouTube shorts to crack the algorithm, or the 73% rule. The rule doesn't really exist, but the creator made it up and the video got around 580k views. If you're explaining something, you can create a rule or method. This builds trust with your audience because they think you know more about the topic, which increases the chance of clicks. Number 5, icon thumbnails. This format is used by famous creators like Ali Abdaal, Iman Gadzhi, and Alex Hormozi. Ali Abdaal's best performing video ever on YouTube used this format. Many of his other videos that performed well also used this. Another advantage is that it can be used in any niche. Place your main character in the center and add icons related to your topic on both sides. Number 6, do this thumbnails. This is one of the simplest thumbnail formats, and many creators use it to get a lot of views. A thumbnail shows something and gives an order to the audience, such as read this, try it for one day, or fix this. Here's how you can use it. If you're making a video about 9 mistakes making your muscle grow 30% slower, your thumbnail could show the mistake and have text like fix here. Number 7, tier list thumbnails. This is one of my favorite formats, and one of its advantages is that it can be used in any genre, from entertainment to gaming to education. Some of the best performing videos on YouTube use this tier list thumbnail format. If you're explaining a lot of things from best to worst, don't forget to use a tier list thumbnail. Number 8, header thumbnails. This thumbnail format is for creators who want to tell their story through text in thumbnails. By using a header thumbnail, the audience can quickly understand the thumbnail's topic. Look at this channel. Its thumbnail format uses headers, and all of these videos got a lot of views. Another channel uses a header thumbnail to show things through 1 or 2 big words. It's easy to make and very effective. Number 9, mistake thumbnails. If you're making a video about mistakes, for example, the biggest mistakes in football, simply show the moment and a reaction face. Another example could be top 10 movie mistakes spotted by fans, or 5 biggest mistakes all noobs make in Clash of Clans. Making these types of thumbnails is simple, and they get great results. Plus, they work across all niches on YouTube. Number 10, right and wrong thumbnails. This is similar to mistake thumbnails. The left side shows the mistake or something wrong, and the right side shows the correct way. You can easily tell a story through this format. Iman Gadzhi uses this format and has seen massive results with videos like I only got rich after applying these 7 habits, and how to get rich with AI. Another example is editing mistakes 71% of YouTubers make and how to fix them. Number 11, full process thumbnails. This format is mainly used by educational channels. If you're explaining something step by step, you can use this format. For example, 5 steps to start your business with the thumbnail showing all 5 steps. Number 12, branding thumbnails. Branding is another key factor for YouTube success. Different channels use different methods to brand themselves. Look at a channel called Wendover Productions. Every video on this channel includes its logo at the top of the thumbnail. Another example is Neo, which places its logo at the bottom. Some channels use other branding tricks. For example, Primitive Technology adds a border to every video. Another branding technique is using the same color combination and fonts across videos. A channel called Diary of a CEO uses this approach, with almost all its thumbnails following the same pattern. This helps older viewers easily recognize the channel. Number 13, blueprint thumbnails. This is one of the most underrated thumbnail strategies that many creators are not using. I call it the blueprint thumbnail. For example, in this thumbnail, it shows a $0 to $1 million blueprint. When viewers see this, they're hooked because they believe, if I follow this blueprint, I can become successful. Iman Gadzhi also uses this type of thumbnail format, and it has seen massive success. Number 14, versus thumbnails. If your video compares two things, this thumbnail format is perfect because it's easy to make and one of the most effective formats on YouTube. Another advantage is that it can be used in any niche, from gaming to educational content to entertainment. MrBeast frequently uses this thumbnail format in his videos. Number 15, weird object thumbnails. This is one of the simplest thumbnails to create. You just need a single image of a weird looking object and it has the potential to gain millions of views. For example, a video with a weird chair in the thumbnail received 3.2 million views. Another example is Why Machines That Bend Are Better, which features a strange object in the center and got around 12 million views. Even now, it's hard to tell what that weird object is. Number 16, transformation thumbnails. One of my favorite thumbnail styles. Through this format, we can easily convey a story in the thumbnail. For example, look at this thumbnail with just 2 photos. You immediately understand the entire story. Another example is hoof restoration, or desert to forest, both of which use this format. This thumbnail style can be used in any niche, especially when showcasing the best result. Show the worst result on the left side and the best result on the right side. For example, My Evidence-Based Skincare Routine by Ali Abdaal, which got around 7.6 million views. Number 17, before and after thumbnails. This is similar to the transformation format, but is most popularly used in educational niches. It's one of my favorites as well. For example, small channel not getting views, do this, where a transformation in views is shown. Another trick for this thumbnail format is to use alternative words. For instance, one video uses freeze instead of before and unfreeze instead of after. Another example is without SEO with SEO. Adds variety to the format while still producing great results. Number 18, emotional thumbnails. This thumbnail format is almost based on science. People are naturally drawn to emotions, whether it's happiness, sadness, or anger. Showcasing emotions in thumbnails is important. For example, in the MrBeast video, Survive 100 Days in a Nuclear Bunker, the thumbnail shows MrBeast looking exhausted, conveying that it's not easy to survive. People connect with MrBeast emotionally. If this thumbnail were made differently, do you think it would have the same impact? Another example is 50 YouTubers fight for $1 million. By looking at the expressions on their faces in the thumbnail, you can immediately tell that this video is going to be super fun. Showing emotion on your face is crucial. Number 19, single photo thumbnails. This format is one of the simplest thumbnails you can create on YouTube. It's just a single photo that captures the essence of the video or what the main character is doing. Number 20, everything thumbnails. This format is one of the newest on YouTube and is still underrated. I use this thumbnail format in this video as well. Use this format when you need to explain a lot of things, such as every trading strategy explained in 8 minutes, every war tactic explained in 8 minutes, or every martial art explained in 8 minutes. Pro tip: when you're making thumbnails, choose 3 formats that best fit your video idea. Use YouTube's thumbnail test feature to compare and select the best performing thumbnail. And remember, you've got to fail for the most part to learn. Start making a thumbnail every day. As the days go by, your thumbnails will improve. So, if you want to start your new YouTube channel step by step, click here.